Okay.
Okay, we'll call this meeting to order. It's May 14th, 2018, 10 o'clock. Roll call. Smiley.
Here.
Hamlin.
Here.
McMurphy's here.
Okay.
Number 4,
Thank you.
approval of warrants and claims.
I'll move to approve those.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Number 5, approval of the minutes of the last regular meeting, May 7th, 2018.
Everything looks good to me.
Me too.
I move we'll accept those.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, number 6, discussion and possible action regarding the following road crossing permits for AEC and Rural Water District number 3.
I'm the AEC. Is that what you are?
No,
You're the rural water. I'll make the motion that we accept the AEC road crossing. It's going to be crossing the alley and blacktop between County Road 460 and 470.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye. Mine is a road crossing permit for Heath Eisenmark for water line on 370. They're gonna bore under the road,
I'll second that too.
so.
Aye.
Aye. That's it, back over.
Okay, number 7, discussion and possible action regarding the bridge application for ETR revolving fund program project number ETR CBA-76-3 1818.
Is that on the electric bridge?
I think so. We gotta redo it.
There's the
ODOT.
application.
That's something to do with all the funding, changing the funding and stuff down there.
Okay, yeah. I'm not quite clear. Does anybody remember the difference in 7 and 8? Such for the amount?
One is the application and this is the actual contract.
Okay,
So he always wants those on,
Okay.
Donnie likes
One of
those to
these
be on
ones you
separate.
want
Okay.
tabled.
well,
No,
that's
that's
number
number
9.
Number 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Because both of these are the same project, it's
Yes,
just a
that he
contract,
likes,
so.
yeah, he likes
anyway.
them to be on separate
Okay,
So I need to make a
agenda
motion.
items.
yeah,
On number 7, I'll make that motion.
that's
I'll
for the
second.
application.
ETR revolving fund program.
I'll
All in
second it.
favor? Aye.
Aye.
Ten years, I think, we've been working on that.
Okay. Number 8, discussion and possible action regarding ATR contract agreement for Bridge 253A project ETR CBA-76-3 1818 in an amount of $160,000.
I'll make that motion as well.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 9, we're gonna take no action on, rather than table it, because there's not anything saying for sure they'll have it ready by next week. Anyway, we'll move on to number 10. Discussion of possible action regarding the use of courthouse property by the Jehovah's Witnesses. You're up. What do you got?
Well, my name is Henry Millicow. I'm an elder with the Alva Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, and we are making a request that we could set up a public ministry card on court dates when you have family court here. And I'd like to just show you a picture of our public ministry card. This is what it looks like. It contains literature, and we are non-aggressive. We do not approach people. We let them approach us. If they're not interested, that's fine. But we really think that Bible-based literature, I have some samples here. If you'd be interested in any of this, it's for children, it's for families, it's for teenagers. If you would like any of this, this is especially for teenagers. This is one for the family, to have family happiness. You're welcome to take any of these samples. But we really believe that this is going to help families, children, teenagers, parents, by applying Bible principles in their life.
Okay, when are you wanting to do this?
Now, Linda, the court dates are twice a month?
Yeah, there's, I talked to Shelley, and there's like certain days that you have family court, and certain days you
And
have.
it's just those days?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, where are you wanting to do it?
Well, outside where people go in, I guess, so that if they see anything on the cart that is of interest, they can help themselves free of charge.
Well, I'm okay with all this, I'm just curious about
possibly
when.
the lobby area. I don't know where the traffic
The
is.
only thing I'm gonna tell you about the lobby, it gets pretty congested in there on court dates.
Okay.
So probably outside those doors, maybe the north and south both, I mean, you know,
Oh, okay.
whatever, but, would be the place.
On either side of the lobby?
Yeah, of the lobby, yeah.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of activity in that lobby I've seen on those
Up and
court
down the
dates.
stairs.
And all that, you know,
So it would be better
and
to-
conversations between attorneys and people go on in there and stuff. So I mean, I'm good with outside. I guess my next question is how often do you want to renew this? How often are you asking for 2 times a month from now on, or how do we want to handle this?
First off, you think we better make sure there's no conflict?
I've already talked to the
Oh,
DA
okay.
about it.
All right, good.
So,
Actually, he sent me to
Yeah.
you all.
Well, I didn't know yet.
yeah, I went and visited with him, and it's, no problem.
You understand what we're asking?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, the biggest issue I have is doing this too far in advance, and if somebody else wants to use the courthouse lawn on those days, and how often we need to renew this, or, I mean, you know, we're used to, and it's kind of new territory for us, because we're used to doing it for 1 day or 2 days for an event, and I didn't know what y'all had in mind.
Well, what would you suggest?
Well, I guess to save some issues, I'm good with just letting this go for every court date, as long as we don't have somebody else come in and want to use that date for the courthouse lawn, rather than just give you exclusive, you know, if they
You guys
wanna. You know, I can't vision anything happening much, maybe once a year at the utmost, that would happen.
Would you guys be willing to be flexible if something
Yes.
like that did?
Yes.
Maybe we
That's
should
what
just make it or revisit it from year to year.
Okay.
Well, I think it should still be understood if somebody else wants a courthouse lawn and they come in to get a permit, and it's on one of those dates, that we allow them to have that and maybe this doesn't go on. I don't see, most of the time it's weekends
Yeah, I don't.
and evenings and things. I really don't know if there'll be a conflict, but rather than just give you free rein and an absolute of all those dates and save coming back every week to do this, I would rather,
Quarterly?
well, I think as long as they understood and it's put in your agreement that if something else is asked to have the courthouse lawn, and if they would, I don't know, they might not have a problem with you being there. I'm good with it if they don't. I mean, you'd be there,
Good
okay?
with everybody getting along.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That sounds good.
I mean, if y'all are good with that, I'm good with that.
Sounds good.
I think that would.
And we'll just write it in there as long as it's yours for those court dates and I know they're gonna change, is one reason it's hard to do that. As long as somebody else doesn't want to come up and use it that particular day, for a legitimate reason too. I mean, I wanna take that into consideration.
We've asked someone, I can't remember who I talked to, about the court dates, and it's like the first Tuesday of the month is
That's what I'm
Thanksgiving,
saying, it'll be
first
different
Monday of the
dates
month
and
is
different
something
things
else.
and, you know. And like I said, I don't have, if somebody comes in and schedules, I guess you need to talk to Shelley or whatever, but just to see.
Will you always have manpower with these carts?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have one or two attendants, and we'll stand back and let people approach if they want. If they're not interested, they don't have, we're non-aggressive, but we will just be there in case anybody has questions or they want to talk to us.
Literature is
Free.
free of charge, and questions if they want to ask.
I think as long as that verbiage is good on there, I think we're
Should
good
we
to
write
go.
in here then, to accept when events have been scheduled? Or something?
How about is this, and we'll find this out when somebody wants it, unless a conflict arises.
Okay.
That sounds,
And if you
And
could
scheduling,
maybe leave
yeah.
your phone numbers on there when you
Yeah.
contact it, maybe the heads up, hey, we got a
Obligating
little discrepancy with this date or something like that.
Will we give both for number?
Well, I think that's what we should.
well, I think it has to be done once a year.
Okay, you might put.
Yeah, I mean,
Visit on
to-
that basis.
Yeah, because let's say
Once,
you-
we aren't supposed to enter anything over a year.
Right.
And this, probably to do it properly, we should redo this in July.
Yeah, July 1.
Yeah, you know, that's
And
just
that's
like,
part-
we have to redo all our other contracts in July.
Start of the fiscal year. see.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
okay. Okay, I'll make the motion with those provisions in there. And I actually have already forgot what I said. Unless a conflict
As long as they
arises,
do.
I think. Yeah,
Aye.
Conflict and scheduling.
Aye.
I think it carried, I think you're good to go.
Do we need to put our numbers
No,
on there? or
John.
do we-
Yeah.
John did.
Yeah.
We don't have a phone number.
You might have them put their phone numbers on there, and that way we can
There, she
contact
gonna
them
do it
if
right
there's
here.
any kind of conflict. and-
We were going to the city. We sent a check.
Well, I have.
Doctor's appointments, that happened that day.
You have the excitement.
We about graduated out, you've been
Man,
there.
3 graduations on Saturday.
Oh, my. Wow.
Thank you, Randy.
You bet.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you all for coming down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man. John.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you. I'll make you a copy.
See you.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks, Jeff. Oh, now? Yeah, okay. Okay.
Any events happen during, any flips on the stage or?
The worst thing was that we went to Tonko, this is Newkirk first, and they had $9 employees, all of which made speeches.
Goodness.
Long speech.
We went to Tonko, and they had $6 employees, all of which made speeches.
Yeah.
Like
Thank
they
you,
save
Sean.
the world.
Yeah, well, you can sum it up in one sentence. We're now graduated, we're gonna save the world.
Yeah, look out, here we come.
That's the one sentence I mean, on your head.
Onward through the fall.
Number 11, discussion and possible action regarding concrete, south parking lot to the street. Now, what that is about is Foster came in here last week and they're pouring this concrete out here in the street for the burnout. Well, he said, what do you think about, let's see if the city, if we buy the concrete, if they'd pour the concrete right up to our parking lot and make that a good entrance right along with that other concrete. I said, I don't have a problem with that, probably a good deal to keep that entrance good there.
Fix it up.
But I don't know if we wanna let him handle it. I mean, I don't know if we can do a whole lot except for let him move forward. We don't know what it's gonna cost. We don't
Yeah, we'll
know,
probably let him check into it.
you know, because I mean, I hate to make just an open-ended motion or
Just
determination and say
table
do
it
it
till he
until
gets-
we know what,
Have him bring us information.
Yeah, get some kind of
I mean.
quote or bid or.
Well, I mean, I think we can have a motion to move, let him move forward,
Right.
but not give him the
I'll make
authority
that
to
motion.
say so.
Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
I agree with him, it'll tie onto our
Right, make it look
concrete and their
better.
concrete
Right.
and,
Everything looks
Strip of
better.
asphalt in it.
yeah, you're right, right.
That way Shelley can burn out. and shit.
Yes, I mean, but, I mean, it's kinda up to them what they wanna do, I mean, they're capable of doing that, and it probably don't cost a whole lot more than the blacktop
No.
there anyway, and get it all tied together, so, anyway, okay, any other new business?
I don't know, I got a land use agreement with Bill Hadwiger and Dwight Hall, been working on it about a month, I got it this morning. I forgot it,
Right,
but I wanted to mention it in new business, I've done everything down the hall that I need to do.
And what's that on?
I need that paper, probably and file it with you. It's a land use agreement. I'm gonna dig a little pond beside the county road on 370 and be 2.5 miles south of Avar. And it's right between Bill Hadwiger and Dwight Hall. And it's gonna help the county road out and I've been working on trying to get this land use agreement. We finally got it.
Okay.
But whether I need to run it through a meeting, I just wanted to mention it. I got the paperwork and I'll bring up here and file with, I guess, you or whoever I need to, that's probably who I need to keep it with, right?
Right.
With you? But I'll get her up here to you.
yeah, I think we can approve it or whatever during the meeting next time or whatever.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
mention it.
So that it's on file.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and I
Yeah.
think that being on private property, I mean, a lot of times that happens, or fence rows, we don't worry much
Right.
about, but this is being out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
to
And
improve
that's what Brian
the
suggested I
drainage.
do, and
Yeah,
that's
so,
Yeah.
what I did.
anyway, okay,
Other than that, I'm good.
alright. Okay, disapprove blanket purchase order.
So moved.
All second, okay, all in favor, aye. I don't care who
Aye.
said.
That's what Randy used to have. Beat me to it.
Well, we need to make it look like we did something.
That's right. That's right. I listened to Woodward superintendent this morning. He said one of their male cheerleaders, senior, come across and had a bike flip or something across stage. Said never lost his cap or nothing.
Oh, my.
Every coach at Winoka is gone.
Really?
except for the softball, slow pitch girls.
You mean
Kaiser retired.
Kaiser?
Retired a day after the all sports banquet. Chris retired. The basketball coach got fired and the baseball coach, moved to the principal's job.
Weathers, is he leaving?
Meriwether is now the junior high grade school principal, and this Coach Smith at Marion Walker is now the
Oh,
high school principal.
Mary, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know who he is.
Meriwether was high school principal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And junior high, and they kind of love to
Oh.
go back to just junior high now.
Oh,
But
Oh, that's quite a turnover.
you bet, they, all coaches, basketball, baseball, football, track, all the way across the board.
Well, text Eric Scott, writer, sports writer, and tell him you gotta
Yeah.
talk to him.
Well, Kaiser, I want to say he coached for 30,
Yeah,
34,
long,
35
Almost as
years.
long as I've been here.
Hell,
well, Chris has
Chris
been
has
down
been
there a long time
pretty
too.
long.
Yeah, he's retired twice, I think, from school.
But was he just an assistant?
Yeah, he was
helping
an
out,
assistant
or-
football coach.
Okay.
And I'd heard he was gonna retire, but Kaiser was kind of tight-lipped about it, and everybody was asking, and we just all figured he was staying, and then the next day, he let all the kids, brought all the kids in there and said, boys, this is it, I'm done.
Wow.
So, I guess it's news.
Yeah.
Are you gonna moonlight as football coach?
No, sir. I don't know. It'll be what it'll be.
Okay, we got a motion to adjourn.
Oh, yeah. I'll make that motion.
I'll say.
We're done.